Hey guys, Kessler the guy here, back with another episode of Rimworld. So, we're back with more Rimworld. Thanks, by the way, for the great response from my Medieval Engineers videos. I'm really glad that you people are still watching it, because it is... Playing it again was a lot of fun, but I don't want to talk about Medieval Engineers too much in this video, because it's not a Medieval Engineers video, believe it or not. I do other things besides that. Moving on, I'd like to complete this wall here that I was starting to construct previously. This, if you remember, is to force them to come all the way to my colony to block them. And also, as Kingo Raporio pointed out, I should really not have this closed off, because as it turns out, these generate heat when in use, and that's going to cause problems here. So I'm cutting out this thing here, and then we'll put a vent in, so it has a ventilation shaft to make the thing. Damn, why is that rabbit running so fast? That was crazy. So anyway, trying to remember where we left off. It's been a few days since I last played. Matt is out hunting, as he do. That thing's bleeding out profusely, just everywhere. Freckles is back at the cook. So yeah, Ritter is... Yeah, he's currently tasked with making parkas, because we're gonna freeze to death if I don't have him do that. And I think Matt's the only one who actually has a parka, because he's always out and about. Yes, he has the parka, so he's not gonna freeze to death. And that's why I made Freckles as well work inside, because I don't have a parka for her yet, because she was working outside doing a lot of mining, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. So she'll probably get the next parka, so I can have her go back to whatever it was she was doing outside of the colony. Because I do need her to continue mining and shit, so we can stockpile resources a bit faster. And then Ritter, well, Ritter is actually the best tailor that we have, so I don't know, we'll figure out something. We'll still have her, probably for the foreseeable future, I guess, focus on cooking, even though she's not the best cook. Let's see, Ritter's focusing on that. Dinah is building walls. When she's not building walls, she's growing. And when she's not growing, she's handling, constructing. Yeah, so I could actually have her do some cleaning now too, I suppose, because I really don't need two people working on these walls. I think I switched her over to constructing, because at the time I needed her help building one of these rooms, but now I don't need her, so I'm going to let her get back to cleaning, because this place looks like shit. Like, that room has probably got a huge debuff. We don't want to deal with that. Also, I wanted to go ahead and put a nice floor here. Nice, smooth, chill floor. There we go. Perfect. That looks incredible. It'll look great when it's done, but for now it looks like shit. This needs to be still marked as for prisoners only. So we got that done, and I can finally, because I had this stuff reinstalled here as I originally planned, because there's no reason that our lovely Matt needs all this shit in his room, because he hasn't earned it, frankly. I don't see why he should get all that. So we'll move this on here, so whenever we do finally... let me cancel that. I wanted to rotate that. No, not copy, rotate. There we go. And then, yeah, so everything in here is going to move in there. We should probably... You know, we'll give him a campfire, you know, to put the pressure on, because it's either going to be freezing cold or really hot with a campfire when you're a prisoner here. Because I don't want to waste electricity in this room, frankly. I do not want to do any of that. So, it's a prison cell. I mean, I'm pretty sure you get some special bonuses if you have it as a nice prison cell, but I am not going to spend the time to do that at this point, especially when I have other shit to do. So what... in fact, do I have to do? So I've got some mining here. Let's go ahead and mark this area for mining, because I definitely want to mine that out. That's not going to get done, though, until Freckles... Where's Freckles at? She's playing horseshoes, because I told Freckles not to do that shit. Oh, wow, I just noticed this area already... it already got cut out for me, so I can just jump right on that. I'm trying to think, what can I do? Okay, first of all, there should not be any raw meat in here. Holy shit. How the hell did that happen? I don't want any raw meat. Oh, I think I had to rezone it. That's what happened. Fuck. My bad. Who is on hauling? Let's knock down priority so we can get people to start hauling, because I really need that shit not to be in there, because it's going to spoil very soon. Okay, come on, Dinah. Okay, there we go. So she's starting to prioritize that. Well, she's hauling the wrong thing, but at least she's hauling shit now. Freckles, don't do that. We don't want you to plant cut currently. I need you to haul. There we go. She's slowly getting it. We're going to probably... I don't know if we can get all of this done now or not, but... come on, Matt. Don't insult people. That's why you don't have any friends. As I went over in great depth, Matt and Freckles had, like, no friends. Freckles is because she assumes everyone is lazy and hates them. Ooh, cool, we have a parka, by the way. You get dibs on that parka, girl, because I have you outside all the time, and also you don't even have a jacket. So you got the worst of this shit. Nice, so that's just fine being taken care of. I can, and I'm going to clear out also, I know I'm rambling a lot, clear forced, so that'll prevent her from always wearing that until this falls apart. So if we have something better, she'll automatically switch it out. Man, that's quite far away. This lynx. These lynxes, they're little devils. I'm pretty sure it will murder me if it gets hungry, so I need to just keep an eye on it. Because it's happened before, where my colonists get eaten by the wildlife, and it's the worst thing, because you never see it coming. It's always like you send them out to just grab something, and then they never come back. It's bullshit, frankly, is what it is. But it's my fault. I get it. Animals get hungry, and they're going to eat people because there's people there to eat. Kind of like what we're doing. Except we're not eating people, we're eating wildlife. Why is he in a bad mood? His sleep was disturbed. Why was that? It was probably because I ordered people to move shit out of his room into there. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So that's taken care of. You know, the question is, okay, there we go. Annie is actually finally doing some of these deconstructing and smoothing jobs. He's just been given a lot of constructing things to do by me. You know, I'm wondering if I should, like, wall this area off so it's behind a second door. Because I don't want it to be a target for people attacking our base. Because it's got 100 less durability, so it makes it a weak point. What do I have for marble blocks? I probably have enough to do that. So I think we're just going to go ahead and do that. 35? Yeah, we can do that. So that'll be double walled in. Maybe that'll be my policy. Anything like that needs to have at least 2 barriers between it. So we can't just have people focusing on that. Do I even have... Shit. Do I even have that much marble? So how much is that? I don't think I have enough. What other blocks do I have a lot of? I have a lot of sandstone. I could rebuild this out of sandstone. I think that's sandstone there, right? Yeah, that's exactly what that is. So we'll drag this out, and we'll build ourselves a sandstone door. And while I'm at it, I think I'm going to re-enable the crafting order for crafting blocks, if you catch my drift. I know that sounded weird. And this room is almost done. I could probably just go ahead and drag out our stockpile zone now. So I'm going to copy the settings of the stockpile zone and order the construction of, or just mark one right here for now. And paste it in. Did I even put a door here? Where's the door at here? I didn't put a door here, did I? Let's build a copy and put it... I don't know, I'm just placing it there. It's not the best place, but it's not the worst place, I guess? I don't know. We're just gonna leave it there for now. It's nighttime. I just realized I usually stop playing at night, but I didn't this time for whatever reason, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward till everyone else is awake. There's not a whole lot that I need to do right now. Okay, it looks like everyone else is up bright and early. It was only a couple hours. It was like 2 a.m. when I started fast forwarding. Dinah's back to stone cutting, which is good. And let's see, where's Ritter at? Is he... He's hauling. I don't think we have enough to build another parka. I'm trying to remember how much materials you need. It was... What's this? Muffalo leather. I think that's enough to make one, actually. Let me see. Make parka. Details. You need 120, and we have 117. We're just shy of it, but we have a couple dead muffalo in here, so we'll probably be able to get that soon. We'll have another parka. So it's not as desperate as it was before. So once he gets that shit done, and I mean desperate as in we have more gear, we're not as desperate for warmth, because it's not winter yet. But once winter comes, it is going to get like negative temperatures, so I do want that shit to get done eventually. But for now, I'm not worried about it, like I've said several times. I'm going to delete this zone, by the way, so people will hopefully start using this area by default. I don't want any of these blocks in here either, so let's just force him to haul it out. Annie is being a good boy. He's building that wall for me to keep us safe from our various threats. So that's good. I still haven't decided, guys, and maybe you can give me some input. Do you think I should combine these into one just mega structure? Because I think I can save on heating if I do that, and then it'll actually probably make it a little easier to convert these into stone buildings. You know, honestly, I might just say fuck it and do it. I don't really know. It's hard to say what would make sense to do. Who has a minor break risk, by the way? What's his problem? What's up his butthole? Let's see. He doesn't have a body part that's bionic, and he is in a little pain, and he's in an ugly environment. Well, tough shit, you know? It is what it is. You're gonna have to deal with that. I might go ahead and suspend the work order for butchering creatures, and we'll just freeze it for now. because we're running out of space for storing shit. So I don't think I want to do that. Well, moving on. Anyway, by the way, guys, let me know in the comments what you want to see from this series. I know it's not nearly as popular as my Medieval Engineers series, but I really enjoy playing it. I just want to see what else you guys would like to see me from this game. So this is just an alpha, vanilla, basic bitch playthrough, but I'm gonna play... I will most likely play through this again once this colony runs its course. So I just want to know what you'd like to see in the future from a playthrough. Like, do you want to see a hardcore, really challenging playthrough? Or do you just want to see more vanilla stuff? Do you want to see a bunch of mods? I mean, that kind of thing. Let me know in the comments what you want to see from my playthrough of Rimworld in the future, just so I have a point of reference to keep in mind. And also, while you're at it, always suggest new games to me. Because when I get sick of this game, I'll want something else to play to keep you guys and myself entertained. So I'll be looking for that. I'm probably going to play Whistleblower. It's not a priority because I know just about no one's... Honestly, like, maybe 30 of you will watch it total, so it's not a priority. And I'll probably just do it in really long episodes, like maybe even like hour-long episodes that aren't super edited, because it doesn't really matter, because it's just watching the game. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, just let me know what games you want and what you want from this game, because I'm going to continue playing it for a while. Because I really like this game. I'm still going to play Medieval Engineers, and that's still going to be my priority, because I've got a lot to do in that game. But, you know, I like other games. I'm not a one-trick pony or anything. So... moving on. So Freckles is finally back at mining, which is very exciting. Ritter, he's working on muffled leather. I'm gonna, I think for Ritter, I'm gonna knock hauling down, because he doesn't need to haul shit. He needs to cook before he hauls. And crafting, I don't need him to craft really. So really, I just need him to tailor and cook, and that's what he'll do with these priorities for the most part, with a priority or focus on tailoring. And I still want Freckles to cook. So, I don't know. What level is she anyway? She's level 3 in cooking, and he's level 5. So they're really not that far off, so it's probably not a huge difference in productiveness, although he does have a passion, so he'll learn faster. But anyway, there's probably not a huge difference between their meals, at least at this point, because neither of them can even cook like a good meal. Oh shit, we had ourselves a fire. So guys, are we gonna deal with that, or... There we go. So what just happened was a short circuit, and our very flammable wood house. Okay, guys, seriously, get the fuck over here and put this fire out, would you? Holy shit. There we go. Sometimes they're stupid, because I have them all. Priority 1 is firefighting. I don't want this place to burn down, for sure. There we go. So now we're gonna have flickering lights until we can get our power sorted out. Thankfully, though, where did I hide the power conduit? There we go. Thankfully, though, we have pretty good power sources, so work on that power conduit first, and I'm gonna go ahead and flick these guys on, because this is exactly why I had it, in case of an emergency like this ever happened, and then it just did, so that's great, because sometimes the batteries, they're gonna lose charge when they just output all of it, and that should happen. So we're good, though. That wasn't a huge tragedy, because I had the people to deal with it, and it didn't hurt anyone, and that's also why I suggest building nice stone walls as opposed to not stone walls. Just something to keep in mind there. Would someone just flick this shit already? Like, holy cow, can you just flick this for me so we can make sure we don't have a power deficit? Because I don't want things flickering on and off all night, and we want to recharge those batteries just in case tomorrow or something we don't have any power either. And it's really just annoying watching the lights flicker on and off all day because you have barely enough power to power everything. That just gets really annoying over time. So that was the most exciting thing to happen this episode, honestly. I mean, we got some shit done. We built a couple more safety measures. We're planning ahead for the future, and eventually that's gonna pay off for us. Get that out of the way, by the way. But for now, it's not really important. Really what Rimworld is all about when it comes down to it is just preparing for all the inevitabilities and hoping that you get prepared in time before they happen. And even when you prepare, I often find myself having many problems. That's kind of a good summary of it. It's just preparing for the inevitability. That's really what survival is in this game, and I guess in most games. So we have prepared for one inevitability. I can't say that word. Inevitability. It's hard to say. Yeah, so, you know, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Matt, keep doing your thing. He's going on the genocide run here, killing all those fucking alpha beavers. Are there any even left at this point? Oh, there's a few here. So really, you can see they haven't had a huge ecological impact on here because they've been getting murdered pretty quickly. Murdered and maimed. Yeah, so he's doing that. Alright, so really not a whole lot. I'm not expecting a whole lot to happen for the rest of this this day. So I think we're gonna end it here. So we got a bit done. It's still preparation stage. You know, we're, like I said several times, and I'm gonna say it again to piss you guys off, we are preparing for the inevitability of our death. So we've done that. Hopefully next episode we see some action, or I'll have to stir something up, or maybe I'll get some ideas of something fun to do. But until then, make sure you throw me a like. Be sure to hit me in the comments answering some of those questions, like what you want from this video, what other videos you want to see, that kind of thing. And of course, if you have not already, do what everyone else is doing and hit that subscribe button. Anyway, my name's Kessler the Guy, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!